Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode. Huh. Hey guys, and welcome back to Rames Games for another episode of Terraria. Mostly fishing. Move this bag of chips. So, I was doing some Sky Island stuff. I haven't found the third island or anything like that. So, I was kind of just making a lake, and a goblin army attacked. So, right now I died because I couldn't breathe. I wasn't going to come back for a little bit because I was at the island. But apparently now we're fighting, and it's actually really hard to see the goblins inside of my house. So if I get something like... Hold on. I have auto pause on, so... Danger Sense Potion isn't what I want. It's... Hunter Potion. Hunter Potion is what I want. So, it really didn't help me at all. I'm down here because the archers are actually wrecking me. Like full on just wrecking me. So I took shelter in my basement. You can see we are 67% of the way through all this, so kind of just strafe back and forth, let all the people slowly make their way into my home, if that is what they so desire. Checking for any banners. A bunch of trash I don't want. While we're at it, I'm just going to quick stack all the stuff. I turned on auto pause just for this because things were getting a little crazy. Also, I forgot that I had the 8 diamonds and 8 platinum in my inventory. There's something I want to create with that. It's just something I'd never made before. Here in a minute, we might have to pop out of our basement. Ouch. Spellcasters. Spellcasters suck, but luckily they keep spawning in with my NPCs, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, where is it? It's the diamond staff. I've never used it. I kind of just want to use it. Did you let me in my basement already? Jesus Christ. I guess I'm out here now. Ouch. As long as I can avoid the archers, it's going to be pretty okay. Not even so much worried about spellcasters because I can break all their stuff with melee weapons. Yay, all the clicking that I'm doing now. Like, holy crap. Why am I not just using my... That's better. Goblin army has been defeated, so all I have to do is clean up here. And if you saw the last episode, you would know that the reason I wanted that to happen, the goblin army that is because now in the caves and underground, we are going to find a goblin tinkerer sitting around somewhere. Okay, we can turn this off, because I don't know why you would ever need auto pause on. I just needed to start the recording and I couldn't do that with, like, everything going on. I'm going to hoard my strange plants because I think the hard mode dyes are a lot cooler. And that's pretty much it. So I'm not going to make any more dyes, honestly. A lot of the dyes that I want I can't even get until later, so... I'm not sure where this lead came from, but I'll take it. Oh right, I made a bunch of buckets. Right. But anyways, I guess since we're recording now, go ahead and... The hell was that noise? Go underground, see if we can't find ourselves a... Tinkerer of the Goblins. So he's just gonna be like randomly tied up. I don't know if he actually shows up on anything. I'll kill this guy even though he's fairly tough. Let us actually go back real quick and use a Splunker potion if we have one. Normally these guys like to show up as treasure and ore, so... Oh, another thing Goblin armies do is this. Because of all the spell casting, and this is my line of sight on screen. They like to make a nice mess of things. And even though I'm using a Splunker potion, none of this actually shows up on the map. Just gotta watch for the rare enemies. I don't know if he shows up as a rare... Well, just rare creature. Pile of gold there, which I could break for money. Not going to. So where's the nearest cave system? Let's just explore over to the right, because he's likely to just be in a cave. And we're in a cave. So we're more likely to notice him. Like, I know the bound wizard shows up. I don't see why everything else wouldn't. And I mean, while we're here, we might as well collect more heart crystals. Can you not? Excuse me for not wanting to destroy my only mining spot or fishing spot down here. So I know that the potion only lasts for so long. Whoa. Turn that off, that's really annoying. I did use some of that lead to make one of these minecart. No rare creatures. Still no rare creatures. Whoa. Go ahead and switch my ice skates back on so this stuff doesn't break on me. Really annoying when it breaks on you. I probably missed the goblin already. You guys probably saw him though. Do I have any ice fishing spots? I would, yes. So I can break this. Gotta be mindful of those fishing spots, because they're a pain to make later. Eight enemies. Not seeing a goblin though. This sucks. Finding this guy is always a chore. I'll probably end up having to do it off camera. But I mean, for now, we're initiating awkward Let's Play mode. Oh no, you didn't. I thought. Sometimes I have my water walking boots on, so... Please stop. I hate the granite guys, they're so annoying. Oh, there's a chest right in here. I'm still looking for a magic mirror too, so... Well, that was a nice potential fishing spot. So basically, it's trying to show that that was all blocking my path and whatnot. Alright. Ice mirror. I've never had one of these, but it's essentially the same thing as a magic mirror. 19 melee damage, I'll take it. And we'll take that too. Let's get on out of here. So we still have our lucky horseshoe on, so we're not too worried about falling to our demise. Alright, so our Splunker potion is gone. I realized this guy could follow me down here. It's a stupid elemental. There's a lost girl somewhere, which concerns me. Lost girls are... I may or may not have explained this. Lost girls are kind of like your witches from Left 4 Dead. They pose as a harmless NPC, but once you talk to them, they are not so harmless anymore. Using my extreme cunning, I found a... That was sarcasm, by the way. Found a little hole in the ground. Kinda looking for the lost girl. She's got a metal detector, which causes some things to happen. I don't know if you have to get it in hard mode or whatever. Really? Yeah, we can use this right here as our ice fishing spot. But let's try not to drown in the meantime. So I wonder where she is. Really want to hit that one block right. No. I'm about to give up. Looking for the goblin. We could have had so many nice things. Just talking about, like, all the combining of accessories that we could have done. Had a tsunami and a balloon. Or whatever. Stoked about the ice mirror, though. That's probably, like, the one good thing about this episode so far. Please, fuck off. This thing only does... oh, it does 20 melee damage. One of my accessories must have given me like a little bit more damage. Eventually he would spawn down here if I just like walked back and forth, I'm pretty sure. But I'm not waiting for that. I'm just gonna go give it one quick look down here. See if it pops up at all that there's any rare creatures. Or if we just happen to stumble upon them. If he was there, it would show up on my cursor. There was a goblin. I did not want knocked off because of this dude. It's super not nice. Nothing but lava here. Not really too interested. Actually, what I could do is... just because I can, and I have some buckets on me. Again, was trying to create a lake up top. A little bit of runs a little behind while doing it, but it's fine. Just to make sure I didn't land in that, I guess. I don't actually know why I did that. I don't pretend to have reasons. Well, at least I don't have to worry about that. Oh boy, a granite elemental. So we've got like a shadow chest right here on the left, which obviously we can't do anything with. Yeah, I'm out. So that was a bust. There's nothing down there of interest. Let's go check our fishing guide to see what the quest is, I guess. Not really getting a whole lot done in this episode. Might scrap it, might not. Guess it depends on whether or not you guys see it. Sell half this crap at least. I was messing with the house a little too, kind of changing it up. That's the burriel wood with the burriel background, which I don't really like. I think it's too much of the same. So I used some wood background and kind of dotted it in there. See, I kind of like it, but I still think it's too samey. I think the wooden background with the burriel dot would be okay. I don't know. Then I put some fencing up there, just kind of make it look weird. And the mannequins and all my banners. Trying to get like one of each. Shop, right? What are we doing here? Sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. That is pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and put this away inside of our... It's the one with the boomerang on it. Weapons chest. We don't need the spiky balls. Spiky balls came from the fight we just had with the goblins and crap. The invasion, that thing. Always got to get the worms, guys, because it's probably the most important bait we have. And if you're standing at a chest, you can do crafting with the equipment inside of it. So that had the stars in it. And we had the worms. Our fishing quest. We need to go to the ocean. Oh boy. We might start using the stars that we find to increase our mana. That seems to use 8 mana per shot. I'm going to go to the ocean starting up here first, because this gives us our best chance for stars. Being a large flat plain, and also gives us less to run over, so. Look at that, already 2 stars. We're not going to stop for any that fall behind us, probably not, anyways. And we don't need to worry about falling off because, again, we have the lucky horseshoe. Chug, 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 chug. Go ahead and make a mana crystal. As we pass over the island, I'll show you on my map what I was doing with the other thing. Haha. So see, I died here because I forgot to breathe. Basically, I cut a hole in the ground with 1 dot. The single bit of land will split the water source block in half, which essentially duplicates it a little bit on the left and right. Just a little bit. Like, point value. Which is why you normally use pumps, because you can pump a lot of water blocks at once, and you can increase that point value simply based off of like volume of water pumped, so it naturally increases the rate. So I've got quite a bit of water up there. I was just splitting it off of this block and picking it up off of this block, which it's all duplicated down here, so whatever. No point in covering that in more depth. So even though we ourselves are not technically more powerful, the fact we have more health means it's not as crazy getting to the ocean. And because we have this right here, we can completely skip the corruption. So that actually did help the Let's Play as a whole. And because it's raining, we do get extra fishing percent level thing. There we go. See, second fish, we got a clownfish. But we're going to do a little bit more fishing, because why not? This is a fishing Let's Play. Notice that I haven't used any ores or anything to create new armor. Still rocking the Viking helmet, the gi, which we bought off of the traveling merchant, which I've been checking, and has yet to have the fishing pole that I want. And still the cactus leggings, because I don't know of any other leggings to replace it with. And I need a social slot for my pants. I don't know. I don't think there's like pants for that guy. I think it's just a hat and a coat. Might put on the fish bottoms or something. I don't know. Ha, another reaver shark. Nice. And another swordfish. They should sell for a little bit. And a sawtooth shark. Wow. If only I could have gotten them this quick the first time. But I mean, my fishing level's got to be pretty high right now. Using the 35% bait power with the fact it's raining. These are like a 1 in 100 catch, I believe. 1 in 100, 1 in 50, depending on like whether or not you have 50 or 100 fishing power. I should collect that water leaf since it's raining, but it might be too late. Dang it. I missed it. Guys, I was talking so much that we didn't get the quest turned in. Look what you made me do. I got distracted. So we're just taking a quick trip to the corruption in the tundra, so we can do a little bit of fishing there. Sadly, no surface thing here. I could, in theory, turn this into a tundra. Forest tundra mix, depending on which side I stand in and when the background changes. Depends on what fish you catch. So it's entirely possible. I don't think this right here is enough to catch squat, but we can try. Might catch a bunch of junk. I don't know, it dictates the line snapping, by the way. I don't know if that's fishing power or what. Is this gonna work? Yeah, it's so small. Let's go here then. And as per usual, get these. That should be fine. Get that, I guess. It's gonna be a little bit longer of an episode. I really want this, at least one quest turned in. there's a deceiving amount of water down here. Do I have any more? No. I was hoping I had a glow stick or something. At least until we catch something good. We should be able to get it because it's in the tundra. The tundra corruption actually doubles, which is why we're getting the Atlantic cod. It's just I don't know what elevation we're at, and the elevation does matter. The elevation of the bobber is what it chooses, not your position. So we're getting a lot of Atlantic cod, but really nothing else. And that's, you know, one of the corruption fish. Bomb fish are always okay to have. This hole is so deep that enemies will spawn off screen, which sucks. We're gonna get it. We are gonna get it. And then we're gonna open those crates. Favorite the clownfish, just in case we need that again. Purple clubberfish isn't terrible. It's the thing that's beaten by the rockfish, because the purple clubberfish has the same damage and is the rockfish. It's 25, but the rockfish doubles as a hammer, so it's just a straight up upgrade. There's no reason to have the purple rockfish if you have the the purple clubberfish if you have the rockfish. And it's actually easier to catch the rockfish too, because it's found in caves and underground. Oh, getting some water. Missed that catch. It could have been the one. Could have been a V1. It's a problem with fishing with a 15% fishing power versus what we could be doing with a 40. The only other upgrade to the fishing rod I could technically do is fight the Eater of Worlds. Or even if I die to it, as long as I kill a couple segments. Get enough of the shadow scales. I guess that could be a thing we do, since we're not getting the thing. I think it's like 25 fishing power or something like that. It's on a little bit better. Maybe it's 35, I don't know. So 2, 3, 4 fish, 2 or 3 more fish or so, and we'll just ice mirror back. Clearly not getting what we came here for. I don't think this counts. I think that one up there would have been a lot more suitable. But I mean, we were only catching garbage here, so the chance that we would actually get what we're looking for is extremely low. And I could always cut this down, kind of fix some of the fishing surface. But I really don't think that there's enough here to get us what we need. Go ahead and cut that and put this here. Ooh, did not mean to do that. Kind of scared me a little bit. I just really want it. I really want it. I really want the stupid quest fish. This would count as tundra more than anything that we currently have. the highest elevation and everything. And I would need the mechanic before I can do any pump stuff, which takes defeating Skeletron Prime. I don't really want junk or deathweed, to be honest. I don't want that. And screw 7 torches, I guess. Oh. My buckets are empty. Let's... Ouch. Ouch. Stop it. Adding 9 buckets of water will do like literally nothing for us. That makes me feel better. No. No, I don't want you to take the water. I want you to put it back. Thanks. You kind of have to have it like I have it, where you... That's better. Technically, that's 18 more tiles of water. Technically? In can, yeah. It's still less than 200. And if you have a fishing level too low, or the amount of water spaces, you need 200 tiles. Or more. In order to... Just screw it. Alright, whatever. I'm done fighting with it. Sorry for the bad episode, but, you know, it happens. Shop. Sell the tuna, sell the swordfish, sell the reaver shark, shrimp, purple clubberfish, the ebon koi, Atlantic cod, red snapper. This obviously doesn't sell because it's a quest item. Trout, bombfish. Go ahead and favorite that. I don't know. It might be useful once I have enough mana. But I currently don't. Let me just quick stack all my stuff and I will grab the crates out of the chest. Materials, plants. Potions chest, I need the addition of that. And bait needs the addition of that. And in our bait chest we have our crates. Alright. We also got another sawtooth shark, which also needs sold. Cool. We now have 24 gold, which isn't that much. I normally have a lot more. But let's see here. Iron crate, lead bar, and healing potions. Hunter potions, and some journeyman bait. Lead ore. Silver and apprentice bait. Gold ore, 15. It's not too bad. Sailfish boots and some healing potions, I think. Apprentice bait and 7 iron bars. Nice. 4 gold, lesser mana potions, and apprentice bait. Remember, apprentice bait is only 15% bait power, but it's not the worst thing in the world. And a gold. Ooh, it's thundering outside. I've always found it weird that quick stacking, it doesn't work on like accessories. It could be because of the prefixes, I don't know. Congratulations, we now have actual iron, which just another thing to fill up our chest with. We have 2 shadow scales because I think I mentioned this before, we were fighting the Eater of Worlds off camera because I was just smashing orbs. But yeah, that's gonna do it. This episode probably wasn't very entertaining. Wasn't the most entertaining for me, but I don't know, it was worth a shot doing whatever we did. Like I said, I might scrap it, I don't know. So if you guys don't see this, sorry. You won't be any the wiser. But if you do see it, I am also sorry. Oh wait, what? Godly Falcon Blade, what? Who? When did I get that? Guys, when did I get that? Guys, I got the Falcon Blade. Like one of the coolest weapons in the game, because I can do this. I can just do this now. This is like one of the fastest weapons in the game. Which can go even faster with... Oh, if only it wasn't daytime. You know what? No, never mind. This episode is like almost 40 minutes long, so... Oh my... That's too awesome though. We're gonna use this in the next episodes. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay positive. Have yourselves a great day. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Terraria. Bye bye.